My name is Annette Cox, and I first had heard about the foundation back in 2013. This is a family disease. Two of my sons and my father-in-law both have Crohn's disease. I had learned a lot from my mom actually in terms of the importance of giving back to the community, and so it was just a natural course for me to put all of my efforts into the foundation. I have continued to be able to stay motivated even after 9 years because there are so many more people, both undiagnosed and in the future will have a diagnosis, including possibly my family members. I've been very lucky to have raised to date for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation over $235,000 and still counting. I'm not done until we find a cure. So the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation is very important to our family. One, they've been able to help us from an emotional standpoint. The support groups, Camp Oasis is just so vital to the health of these children in terms of being able to help with research, to be able to find a cure for this disease. That's where so much of the money is also put into. So there's also the mental part of it too. It has been able to help my children mentally get through it, my father-in-law, and also us, my husband and myself as caregivers. My own personal health is a different battle than my other family members and my children. I was diagnosed with breast cancer back in December. Seeing my children and my father-in-law battle day to day with their Crohn's disease very much had helped me in my own journey in breast cancer. I knew that if my children could go through that at such a young age, that I would be able to find an answer and I'd be able to persevere.
My name is Kevin Cox. I'm Annette's husband. I have 3 boys, Gavin, Lawson, and Brody. Gavin and Brody both have been diagnosed with Crohn's disease.
I was diagnosed when I was 10 years old. It was a rough journey for me. It took a couple years for them to figure out the medication.
I was diagnosed when I was 8, so I've had it for 5 years.
She has put forth a lot of effort on boards, on committees, on races, on walks, on fundraising. So Annette being called Mom on a Mission is a perfect summation of her life.
Seeing how she's reacted to my brother's diagnosis, it means a lot to me, knowing that I have a loving and caring mom that will be there for me and for any problems that I have.
We're never gonna find a cure unless we have the support of people like my mom. She's been a great support system for me throughout my journey.
She is relentless when she has a goal or a task in front of her. Despite Annette's breast cancer diagnosis, she continued to volunteer and do her thing for Crohn's and colitis. She's not going to let breast cancer get in the way of her goals for the foundation. She's always put others first, even in this situation. Annette's positively affected other patients and families, mainly by listening and reaching out and being available. She's the strongest and most selfless person I know.
She loves us very much because she keeps on fighting to find a cure. I want to be like her when I'm older because just how good of a person she is.
Well, I just want my mom to know how much all her support through the years means to me. I couldn't have gone through this without my mom.
I want my mom to know that she's the strongest person I'll ever know, and she really makes a great impact on my life.
I want my mom to know how much I love and admire her and how much she's done for my brothers and thousands of families across the country.
Annette, what I want you to know is that you are the rock of our family. You're an inspiration to everyone that meets you and knows you, and we're very lucky to have you in our lives.
I will keep fighting to increase education, awareness, and until we find a cure.